Yes, this is Africa 24, Dimple Africa, and of course, you know that when you see that montage for Dimple Africa, a lot of things about sports are going to be discussed here. Here we talk about sports to be specific. Today it is day one of UEFA Champions League, and teams are already playing. You have seen it is almost a second half of UEFA Champions League. Aston Villa leading 2 goals against Young Boys, and also Juventus leading 3 goals. Tonight, Liverpool, as you can see, Liverpool will be playing against AC Milan. This is after Liverpool lost to Nottingham Forest. Now they are facing AC Milan in the UEFA Champions League match day one. Who's going to win? That is Liverpool going to come back? That is Arne Slot first game as a manager in UEFA Champions League. That is Arne Slot. Arne Slot was welcomed into the Premier League by a goal from Callum Hudson-Odoi, but now today he is facing AC Milan. So what is your score prediction? AC Milan versus Liverpool. You know Liverpool. They have some of the top players there, the likes of Mohamed Salah, the likes of Virgil van Dijk, Luis Diaz, and the likes of Darwin Nunes. They are going to play, and tonight we are expecting a very tough game. You, of course, we have a lot of games for the UEFA Champions League. This Champions League consists of 36 teams, and we have different pots. So we are going to go all through all those competitions until we get the winner of the UEFA Champions League. You know, the title contenders are Real Madrid, that is the Los Blancos, and the Real Madrid are playing tonight. So I'll be giving you some of the matches that are being played tonight. Remember to always like, comment, and subscribe. You know, this is a Freak 24. You can join us through the comment section there. Tell us where you're following the conversation from and what is your view about this Champions League in your format. Of course, in the comment section there, you can tell us where you're following the conversation and give us your score prediction. Liverpool going to win tonight. And slot first game. And slot first game as a manager. So we are going to see what is going to happen. I will be giving you some of the scores tonight. So remember to always like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share our YouTube. You can join us through the comment section there. Tell us what is your score prediction. What is your score prediction tonight? Real Madrid, those are the title contenders. They are playing tonight. Hanslot play tonight. That is after what happened. Hanslot was defeated by Nottingham Forest. That was a welcome for this UEFA Champions League. And remember to always follow this conversation until the end. I'll be giving you the fixtures for tonight. So keep tuned here and tell us what is your view about UEFA Champions League format that we have. Is Liverpool going to win? Is Real Madrid going to defend this title? You know, Real Madrid, they have signed Kylian Mbappe, and people used to think that Mbappe is going to have easy time in Real Madrid, but still, you can see he is now catching with 3 goals after a tough start. That is Kylian Mbappe, UEFA Champions League, and yeah, I have seen even the conversation in the online. People are saying that Mbappe thought this Real Madrid is going to be easy time. But others are saying that Mbappe is being cooked by Lamine Yamal. You know, Lamine Yamal is one of the top talents that we have in Barcelona. Barcelona signed the likes of Dan Olmo, and Lamine Yamal is still there. And the boy has been doing fantastic when it comes to Barcelona. You can join us through the comment section there. I have some of the fixtures for tonight. So I'll be giving you the fixtures for tonight. Match day one for UEFA Champions League. Juventus will be playing PSV from Netherlands. And as we told, Juventus is leading 3 goals. That is the second half. Of course, Young Boys playing against Aston Villa. Aston Villa that is led by Unai Emery. And Aston Villa are leading 2 goals. And of course, Oli Watkins has been denied his goal by VAR. So Unai Emery is still cooking. Is still cooking without any doubt. Of course, Real Madrid will be playing against Stuttgart. Real Madrid will be playing against Stuttgart tonight. So, Real Madrid, these are the defending champions of the UEFA Champions League. So, Real Madrid will be playing Stuttgart from Germany tonight. And of course, Real Madrid, led by Carlo Ancelotti, they'll be looking forward to make sure that they defend their title. And of course, as we talk, Bayern Munich, that is led by Vincent Company. Bayern Munich will be playing against Dynamo Zagreb from Croatia. Sporting Lisbon will be playing against Lille. AC Milan will be playing against Liverpool. That is a match that is being waited by a lot of fans. So Liverpool will be playing against AC Milan. What is your score prediction? Is Liverpool going to win this game? And if yes, who's going to score? Liverpool and Slot will be playing against AC Milan. Ancelotti was welcomed by the Nottingham Forest team to the Premier League. This is after what he lost in the last game of this competition. But remember, this is Premier League. But now we are talking about the UEFA Champions League here in Africa 24. Who do you think is going to win this UEFA Champions League? Because UEFA Champions League is not an easy go zone. Real Madrid is still there. You think Real Madrid they are going to defend this title? So you can join us there through the comment section there. Tell us what is your view about this competition. Join us there. I can see Gibbs Icon. I can see Awesome. I can see things fall apart there. Ajay is still there following the conversation behind the scenes. So this is a Freak 24, and we are talking about the group day one. That is UEFA Champions League. As we talk, Unai Emery side is leading 2 goals against young boys. And Unai Emery is still cooking in this UEFA Champions League. Juventus still cooking against that team from Germany. Remember to join the conversation there and tell us what is your view about this new format of UEFA Champions League, because this format now has got a lot of teams and this format has been confusing. So today, as I've told you, we have a list of games that are playing, and the score prediction are going to come here as early as possible. Liverpool, that is in the next 36 minutes, Liverpool will be hosting AC Milan. AC Milan will be having some of the top players, the likes of Loftus Cheek, the likes of Leao, the likes of Christian Pulisic. Those are players who went to AC Milan, and this is after Chelsea and other teams there thought that these guys can join AC Milan. So tonight we have a lot of games. What is your score prediction? Do you think Real Madrid are going to defend their title this time round together with Carlo Ancelotti, who is the head coach of Real Madrid? Tough game tonight, Liverpool versus AC Milan. It looks so easy for Unai Emery, but you can see he's now leading 2 goals. Also, Real Madrid will be playing against the Stuttgart and Bayern Munich, that is Vincent Company. That is Vincent Company. Bayern Munich, is that is the first game of Vincent Company. Bayern Munich will be playing against Dynamo Zagreb. The likes of Arkin, the likes of Serge Gnabry, the likes of Harry Kane. They will be playing tonight. That is 10 p.m. East African time. Sporting versus Lille, score prediction, and also Real Madrid versus Stuttgart. You can give us your score prediction there, and we shall be reading the comment there live in Africa 24. And of course, as you see tonight, I am supporting Liverpool. You will never walk alone. AC Milan, you will never walk alone. So we are saying that tonight, AC Milan, you will never walk alone because that is a tough game. And of course, Ancelotti as one of the best strikers, by the way. Akona wachezaji wazuri sana pale akina Federico Chiesa, and akiulizwa he said that he will be always making sure that his front three are the best, because they have Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, Federico Chiesa. So he will be making sure that he has the best attacking. That is after they signed Federico Chiesa from Juventus, that is Liverpool and slot. So a lot of people are waiting to see Federico Chiesa tonight debut. They want to see if Chiesa will be having his own debut tonight as they play AC Milan. Join us there through the comment section. I can see a lot of people are following the conversation. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you go there, like, comment, and subscribe because this is Afrique 24, your number one channel, giving you some of the top stories here and also making sure that you are well informed in terms of sports, politics, matters concerning land, matters concerning migration, and all sort of news that you experience in your daily life because soccer is life. As we see, soccer is life. Today is the match day one of Uefa Champions League. And of course, Manchester United will be playing against Barnsley. That is a draw for European, that is the English Championship. So, FA round, Man, Man United play against Barnsley. So, tonight we have a lot of matches. So, score prediction there. You can tell us where you are following and what is the score prediction about tonight's game. Do you think Liverpool is going to win against AC Milan? Do you think Real Madrid are going to defend their titles today as they play one of the teams from Germany? Africa 24, we have Real Madrid against Stuttgart, Juventus also leading, and that is the second half. Young boys being cooked by Unai Emery side, that is Aston Villa. So Unai Emery is cooking Aston Villa side. I can see we have comment section there, and a lot of people are following the conversation. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And before we go on into with the UEFA Champions League, of course, you know Sunday we have a big match whereby defending English Championship, that is defending English Premier League, that is Manchester City will be playing against Arsenal. You know these are top teams that have been competing for this Premier League for the last 2 or 3 seasons. So do you think Arsenal they are going to allow Manchester City to beat them? This is after what we witnessed during the Northern Derby, whereby Arsenal won 1 goal against Tottenham, a goal that was scored by Gabriel Magalhaes, that is the defender for Arsenal. So you can also give us your score prediction as we discuss some of the top stories here in Afrique 24. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because here in Afrique 24, you get the best and also you get to know what is happening all over the world. Score prediction tonight: Liverpool versus AC Milan. Can give us your score prediction there, and also tell us where you are following this great conversation from. And do you think that Liverpool are going to win tonight's game? Real Madrid, are they going to defend their title, or it's going to be a easy go for Stuttgart? You know they are playing that Stuttgart team from Germany. A lot of things are going to happen tonight, and this it is during this week whereby the CAF president, that is Patrice Motsepe, was around this country, Kenya, and he said that he wants to assure Kenyans that if we do our best, then we will get this AFCON 2027 and also CHAN that is happening in the next few years. We are preparing for 2027, and we had a video of Motsepe, CS, Murkomen, and other leaders exploring some of the fields we have here in Kenya.
Yeah. Yes. Or everywhere, all around. So the difference not of course, yeah, for athletics.
When under 20?
When was it? Under 20, yeah. 2020.
When?
That was in 2020, yeah.
To be able to cover any gaps that
Kweli ulienda school of journalism.
Stage.
Henry.
No trust.
Start by expressing my deep gratitude to President Ruto for his deep commitment and passion and love for football. And I can see that there's a lot of very good progress that's been made. Of course, we still got a lot of work to be done, but what gives me all the confidence and what I'm so happy about is to see the huge amount of construction that has taken place. The two issues that are important to us is we've got an immediate exciting competition which will include some of the most successful, most popular football nations in Africa. We expect hundreds of thousands of tourists and visitors, and of course, the Chan attracts a lot of media coverage in Africa, but also globally. And the important thing is we couldn't have chosen a better country with Tanzania and Uganda. I'm confident that this Chan will be the most successful Chan in the history of this competition, both on the field as well as the media coverage and the interest we're expecting in Africa, but also globally. So I'll be coming back again. There's a lot of engagement that will be going on between CAF and Kenya and Tanzania and Uganda. I must say once more that I'm deeply grateful and very, very proud of the exceptional leadership that President Ruto is providing in relation to the football, the Chan, and I'm confident that with all of us working together, we will really make African football amongst the best in the world.
We know that you're putting us under pressure, but it's for our personal good as a country to make us ready to host this very important tournament, the CHAN, and eventually also to be ready for the Africa Cup of Nations. This stadium, as I promised you, will be delivered to you before December, by the end of November, and to make sure that it is ready for preparation for CHAN. And as you can see, every effort is being spent to make sure that this place is ready. I am personally in constant conversation with our officers who are on the ground because also the president is on my neck every other day to ask whether we are ready. So the chain of pressure is coming from you all the way to the plumbers and the people who are working here. And I can assure you that we will be ready as East Africa and as Kenya, and we'll support CAF to make sure that this tournament is successful.
We have never had this kind of support before, as I told you. Now the support is there. It's crossing the line that we need to cross the line because the support is there. And the government has been supporting us since 2 years ago, as I said to you. And so I have seen a huge difference. And you can see that our team is topping the group. Let's all press and make sure that everybody is happy and everybody is ready. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you think that we will be ready for hosting AFCON in 2027? That is the question that I'm asking here. Is Kenya going to be ready for hosting AFCON 2027? Because we have a lot of things that are happening in this country, and most of people are saying that maybe we cannot host this AFCON 2027. That things might change, that we might lose this AFCON bid. We don't have grounds to play. Same way you saw Kenya playing against Zimbabwe at Nabole Stadiums in Uganda, and also Kenya playing against Namibia. We went to play in South Africa. So this shows that some of the teams in East Africa and also Central Africa, they have not been well prepared for this game, because where do you get this energy to go and play away from home, whereby you don't have fans, whereby there's no people who are supporting you? So when you have the support from the fans, and of course when you have this support from fans, you always get that energy. When you have the support from home ground, then you know that it's going to be big. So this is something that our country needs to take it serious. You have also seen Nick Mwendwa, who is the FKA president, addressing the issue, saying that they have been given pressure from the top, that is the president, and now the CAF president, that is Patrice Motsepe, was around to investigate the stadiums that we have, the like of Kasarani, Moi National, that is that is Nyayo National Stadiums, and also Dandora, and also make sure that we are ready for this AFCON 2027, and of course the Chan. Those are some of the games that we are preparing for in this East Africa continent. But to be specific, we have AFCON Beat 2027. So this is something that we are sharing that we are sharing together with Uganda and Tanzania. You know, Uganda, they have Nambole stadiums, and of course we have been using the SDF, and we are still confused. Are we going to be ready for 2027? Because you know, when it comes to this Tanzania, Benjamin Mkapa Stadium is one of the top stadiums that can host up to 60,000 fans. That is Benjamin Mkapa Stadium. Uganda na Bole, Kenya, we have Kasarani. Still, we have renovation ongoing. Moina, that is Nyayo. Still, we have renovation. So we also have the Talanta Ela Stadium that is proposed, and this was launched by the former CS for Sports, that is Honorable Ababu Namwamba. Chumba Murkomen is now the current CS for this heavy docket, that is sports industry in this country. Do you think Chumba Murkomen is going to be the best person to lead this sensitive ministry we have? And if this is true, then what do you think is going to be happening in this country? And don't forget that Kenya mostly depends on sports, specific athletics. Athletics, we have been doing good when it comes to athletics. You saw what happened in the Paris Olympics 2024. Three times Olympic champions, that is Faith Kipyegon won. Manuel Wanyonyi, he clocked a very good performance in that 800 meters. And also, you know, we had Mary Mora still giving one of the best performance there. And also, we had top Beatrice Chebet. Beatrice Chebet still was there, and we did a good job in the Paris Olympics 2024. So we are focusing with our sports industry in this country 254, so that we can make sure that when it comes to this country, then we will be assured that if we are not depending on the athletics, then in sports we are good, because this is the only way people will recognize this country, Kenya. Because I have listened to what Motepe is saying about our stadiums, and even I can see, as I check on what is happening, I can see that Murkomen is confused there, trying to answer those questions, because we have a lot of work to do. Our stadiums are not ready, and yet we have to host AFCON 2027. This is a very spectacular opportunity for this country, and it will give us a lot of importances, and we will grow as a country. So we are looking forward. Someone here in the comment section says that can I repeat that video for Motsepe talking, and here it is.
Yeah, yes. All everywhere, all around.
So the difference, right?
Not of course. Yeah, for athletics.
When under 20?
When was it? Under 20, yeah. 2020.
When?
No, it was in 2020, yeah.
To be able to cover any gaps that
Kweli kweli ulienda school of journalism.
No track.
start by expressing my deep gratitude to President Ruto for his deep commitment and passion and love for football. And I can see that there's a lot of very good progress that's been made. Of course, we still got a lot of work to be done, but what gives me all the confidence and what I'm so happy about is to see the huge amount of construction that has taken place. The two issues that are important to us is we've got an immediate exciting competition which will include some of the most successful, most popular football nations in Africa. We expect hundreds of thousands of tourists and visitors, and of course, the Chan attracts a lot of media coverage in Africa, but also globally. And the important thing is we couldn't have chosen a better country with Tanzania and Uganda. I'm confident that this Chan will be the most successful Chan in the history of this competition, both on the field as well as the media coverage and the interest we're expecting in Africa, but also globally. So I'll be coming back again. There's a lot of engagement that will be going on between CAF and Kenya and Tanzania and Uganda. I must say once more that I'm deeply grateful and very, very proud of the exceptional leadership that President Ruto is providing in relation to the football, the Chan, and I'm confident that with all of us working together, we will really make African football amongst the best in the world.
We know that you're putting us under pressure, but it's for our personal good as a country to make us ready to host this very important tournament, the Chan, and eventually also to be ready for the Africa Cup of Nations. This stadium, as I promised you, will be delivered to you before December, by the end of November, and to make sure that it is ready for preparation for Chan. And as you can see, every effort is being spent to make sure that this place is ready. I am personally in constant conversation with our officers who are on the ground because also the president is on my neck every other day to ask whether we are ready. So the chain of pressure is coming from you all the way to the plumb.
Boni, proceed.
Thank you, Chair.
I think, Madam Chair.
Yes, Chair.
Just allow us to contribute. They pick the questions and then they can respond now once, so that they can pick all the questions to be able to manage time.
That's
Yes, I can see Mzee Kilong. Mzee Kilong, karibu sana by the way. Umepotea sana tujakuona katika Afrique 24 bwana. Why have you been lost, and you know that you are one of our top fans here in Afrique 24. Kwanza karibu sana Mzee Kilong kwa show ya leo.
Asante sana Boni. Nafurahi kuwa hapa. Nimekuwa na mashughuli mengi. So leo nipata time kidogo tuongee kuhusu mpira.
Bwana, and today we have Uefa Champions League, that is day one. The one we have a lot of matches that are playing, and but the big match that we are witnessing tonight in the next 14 minutes is when AC Milan will be playing against Liverpool.
Yeah, that's
so we have been seeing this. Yeah. So kwa naona mimi nimevaa jezi bwana ya Liverpool.
When did you become a Liverpool fan? I know
mimi napenda tu soka lakini mimi sio msewa. Liverpool were bwana. Liverpool hapana.
Yeah, but if you check AC Milan, it's basically a squad that was from Chelsea. We have Tammy Abraham, Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek. Those are our boys that we had them before we sold them. wasaidiane huko. So it will be an interesting match to see.
Longo nasema hiyo mechi itakuwa kali sana.
Hiyo mechi ni kali, but sidhani Liverpool are their best yet because of the new management. So I'm expecting AC Milan to give them a run for their money, and AC Milan to win tonight. So me, I'm team AC Milan. Go Loftus-Cheek, go Tammy Abraham, go Christian Pulisic, and the rest of the team.
But ukiangalia Liverpool wako na kikosi nzuri pale baada ya kuleta ule Federico Chiesa, wako na Mohamed Salah, wako na Darwin Nunes, Luis Diaz pale, na wako na njaa. Walifungwa by the way, bao moja na Nottingham Forest, bao yake Callum Hudson-Odoi. Unafikiri watapoteza mechi leo?
Leo siko sure sababu sija tutaona how they will bounce back, because looking at their game on Saturday, was it on Saturday? Yeah, on Saturday they played not so well, especially in the third part of the pitch. They were not making the final pass in order to create goal chances, and that they were punished by also a Chelsea old boy, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and they lost the match. Today, they need to be to create chances and take them, because this is Champions League. If you don't take your chances, you're going to be punished. But I don't think also similar are that good. Yes, they have a good squad, so it will be an interesting match to see. That's what I'm expecting fireworks.
Tumeona Unai Emery. Tunaona Unai Emery amekuwa pale katika timu ya Aston Villa. Na nimekuwa nikiangalia vile wanacheza, by the way. Nimeona vile Aston Villa wanacheza. Aston Villa wataenda aje katika hii UEFA Champions League? Maana nimeona wanacheza vizuri kwanza. Na wanaongoza by the way mabao. Nimeacha kama wanaongoza mabao mawili kwa nunge.
Actually,
umeona vile wanacheza Aston Villa kweli?
Wanacheza mchezo safi. Actually amemaliza game 3-0. Amadou Onana amefunga dakika 86. So wanacheza nice game. But of course they are playing against a not so good team, which is
Young Boys inafunga Man U bwana. Young Boys inafunga Man U.
Manchester is not a team. Don't go. Manchester is others. It's not a team. If you compare Manchester and other teams, but Young Boys, they're not that good. That's what I'm trying to say. They're good in they're playing in Young Boys in Netherlands, right?
Young Boys ni wa huko. Boys ni huko sio Netherlands. Young Boys ni huko chini huko chini ya Turkey ama.
Young Boys, let me check.
Boys ni huko hizo countries za huko chini. Huko kwa Rangers,
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Huko kwa Soviets FC.
Ilitufunga bwana. Soviet ilitufunga, nilikuwa naangalia vile. Walitufunga.
Walitufunga lakini mchoro ulikuwa umeisha. But Aston Villa wako sawa. Naona wako na mchezo mzuri, but we wait to see. They have interesting matches coming in. Maana new format ya Champions League to play a lot of interesting games. So we are yet to see how they will perform. And
nimeona by the way hata Rodri amesema game ni mingi sana, so anafaa wajitayarishe. So leo kuna Juventus, by the way nimeona Juventus wanaongoza bao matatu.
Yeah.
Na PSV kuna Young Boys ambao wametuangwa na Aston Villa, Unai Emery side. Leo kuna Real Madrid ambao ni Los Blancos by the way, wanacheza na Stuttgart. Score prediction yako ya Real Madrid na Stuttgart?
Maybe I dislike the Real Madrid, but to call a spade, yeah, it will be an easy game for them. Yeah, but interesting ni kwamba we want to see the top 6 kwa hizo after like 4 games tutaka kuona table itakuwa imejiarrange vizuri ya Champions League, so itakuwa interesting kuziona. But tonight, interesting game, Real Madrid Stuttgart. Real Madrid will easily win, especially they are at home. Kina Mbappe, Vinicius Junior na ndio huyu jamaa anaitwa Bellingham amepona, so he's back to the squad. So Stuttgart watakimbizwa kama wezi. Then twende Bayern Munich na Dynamo Zagreb. Bayern Munich, they have a good squad. They'll give Zagreb tough time. So hapa easily Bayern Munich. Then Sporting CP na Lille. That's an interesting game. Both Sporting CP is good, especially in its Portugal league yao yako Portugal. Lille, I'm not sure. So here Sporting CP ndo nafikiria itanyuka mtu. Then now the game of the day is Milan versus Liverpool. AC Milan juu, according to me. But that will be an interesting game. That's what I'm waiting to see.
Kilongo umeongea hapo ukasema upendi Real Madrid. Why do you hate Real Madrid? And this is the best team in the whole world, whereby every player will want to play in Real Madrid.
The reason I hate Real Madrid is because I'm a Messi fan. I love Messi. Messi played for Barcelona. So when Messi was playing for Barcelona, I was a ardent Barcelona fan. I couldn't miss their games. So that hatred of Real Madrid comes from there. So after Messi left Barcelona, I still support Barcelona once in a while, not strongly. I still watch their games, but the hatred for Real Madrid remained. Actually, even if you could remember our conversation before the Champions League final, I was rooting for Borussia Dortmund, wakaniangusha. Real Madrid, they have a big name.
Ademi ni aliangusha Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah. Ademi. First half they played well. They never took their chances. Apple Makosa. Carlos Ancelotti, second half will kill you. And that's what happened. So let's wait and see how the league will, the Champions League will stand out, especially the after 5 games. We'll see the table, because now what they're doing is that they're ranking all the teams in one table, 1 to number 36. Then number 1 to 6 get an automatic qualification to the round of 16. Then now the playoffs. So there'll be a lot of matches for us to watch, but the players are complaining it's too much on their end. But wanalipwa to entertain, they get a lot of money from these clubs, so they have to entertain us. But now players, so this means that coaches will have to know how to balance their squad, because if you use players, they'll get tired by even January. That will bring troubles to your team.
So tonight, tonight there are a lot of games, and we are rooting. Of course, personally, I'm rooting for SC Milan. But Arne Slot, I want to see. I want also to see how Arne Slot will arrange the squad for the UEFA Champions League, because we have not been used to his tactics of play. This is a new coach. We have been used to Jurgen Klopp in this competition. Now we have Arne Slot. So we want to see how he is going to give us the lineup and the strategy that is going to introduce into the game today. as he plays against a very tough side, AC Milan. And one thing I know about AC Milan is that they are very sharp when it comes to their striking. They are very sharp when it comes to their striking. So the moment the defense of Liverpool are going to make any mistake, they are going to be collected by the AC Milan. And I will not be always forgetting that our boys are there. So we will be rooting for them because we cannot allow Hanfield to win and these boys from Hanfield to win.
Yeah,
Of
of course.
course, we cannot support them.
But you're wearing their jersey. How do you just like their jersey?
Yes, this jersey was given by client. So we
Okay,
say,
so you just have. Hmm.
but they play a good game. But what we want to see is onslaught game in the UEFA Champions League because we have not been used to how he plays. He has never coached Liverpool for the champions. We want to see
League.
is this coach the
Yeah.
one that we can be relying when it comes to this competition.
Yeah, but one thing to comment about an slot, I've seen his games. It's interesting because he comes with to build on what Jurgen Klopp has been doing for the last 6 7 years. Jurgen Klopp has built up a playing style for Liverpool that is seen as direct football, no tippy tappy. It's be agile, press, get the ball, push it to the wings. That's Salah and Diaz, and attack. And Slot has been. I've seen the first 3 games. He went with that mentality, but he just tweaked it a little bit. Where now Liverpool are now building from the back, which is interesting. So for him, I see there's not a huge philosophical change to what uh, Jurgen Klopp was doing when he was in Liverpool. I see he just tweaked it small and let because that is what has been working for Liverpool, that playing style. So he has not reinvented the wheel. He has just he's changing something small. So I see for him to succeed in Liverpool, it not be that hard. It's not somebody who's coming with a new philosophical idea. He's decided to build on what is already there and try to tweak it a little bit and make it more efficient. So we had to see if this will work for Liverpool or it will be a failure.
So Kilonge say that it is going to be a AC time, of course, for this onslaught era. Yes, Mohamed Salah, Darwin Nunes, Luis Diaz. Yes, now Federico Chiesa, the likes of Virgil van Dijk. So they are strong. We are waiting to see how they are going to perform. But you know that
Mhm.
a UEFA Champions League without Liverpool and Chelsea, there is no entertainment.
Of course. Hmm.
Longo nafikiria Chelsea tutaingia katika UEFA Champions League lini?
It has to be next year. This is the last season outside. We can't take it anymore. And I don't know what Madagascar is thinking, but we have to be in the Champions League next year. It has we are missing out on showcasing how good we are in Europe. I know Conference League will win it even with playing Mark Giu and the likes and Badiashile and the likes. But
And we are going to win Conference League.
yeah, of course, that's easy. It we have to win it. It's it's a low hanging fruit unless we are not serious. We have to win that competition. It's easy. We are Chelsea. We are big club. We are big team. So now, yeah, for the manager. He has to know we have to win that competition. Yeah,
Saying that Chelsea is going to win this Conference Cup. And
yeah,
yet
of course.
they were defeated by Soviet, a very young team from Swiss. How are they going to win this Conference Cup? That is the question that I'm asking for Mr. Kilong. And of course, you remember that The game between Chelsea and Bournemouth. I hope you saw that.
I saw it was an interesting game to see.
Interesting. What do you mean by interesting?
Interesting in the sense that we were playing uh, absolutely badly, but we won it. You know, sometimes playing good and you don't win doesn't help. Like the game against Crystal Palace, we were playing nice. We created chances, but we never scored. We never won the game. We drew. But at Bournemouth, we were the team who were the underdogs, especially the first half. We made a lot of mistakes. We were punished by conceding a penalty. Then Sanchez saved us, and second half, Jadon Sancho, wonder signing, came in and literally changed the game. Ooh, Milan almost scored. I'm watching the game. Yeah.
Milan almost scored. I have even seen that. But anyway, we are hoping that Enzo Maresca he can give your team, that is Chelsea, that momentum to come back and even feature in the UEFA Champions League, because UEFA Champions League without Liverpool, Chelsea, then they are not competitions. Of course, in the Premier League, we have very tough games. But before we go to the Premier League, I want us to uh, take a look about the next draw of Champions League. Tomorrow there is a lot of teams playing.
Yeah,
Bologna will be playing against the Shakhtar Donetsk.
cut up.
Score prediction.
Shakhtar Donetsk looks for me outside that has been playing Champions League. Oh, Liverpool have scored.
Guys scored.
Christian Pulisic.
I have told you. I have even. Why, Aladuma?
Christian Pulisic has scored. Yeah, that was. Arne Slot is having a terrible time.
Christian Pulisic scored.
Yeah, he scored a nice goal.
Those guys are very sharp. I have even told you that Liverpool, they are going to be having tough times because those guys are very sharp.
Yeah. It was a counter attack. He
Aye.
scored his.
But anyway,
Yeah,
we know this is tough. This is going to be a tough game.
yeah.
So, what is the score prediction between Bologna and Shakhtar Donetsk? Because I want you to enjoy that game.
Uh, I'll say Shakhtar Donetsk team from I think it's from Ukraine, right? They have been in the Champions League for quite some time, and they can get us a game against Bologna. But I know also Bologna is a good team from Italy, and it will be a nice, interesting game. So for me, Shakhtar Donetsk. Next game, Sparta Prague versus Salzburg. I don't know much about these teams, but I know Salzburg from Bundesliga playing good football. I don't know how they're playing this season. I haven't checked them. So for that, uh, because I know Salzburg, I'll go with them. Sparta Prague also they play in the Champions League, but they're poor, so they can't compete. We have PSG and Girona. Girona is a good side from Spain, especially last season. They performed well, and I think they were number three. And they were tough on big teams such as Barcelona. So here, PSG. I don't know how they are this season, especially after the exit of Mbappe. But I hope uh, will not be a tough call for them. So PSG for the win. Club Brugge versus Dortmund. That will go with I will go with Dortmund because of their huge capability in Europe. Last season they were in the Champions League final, so that will be somehow easy game. Then Celtic versus Slovan Bratisville. I haven't had this. I know Celtic, so I'll go with Celtic FC, the side from Scotland. Then Man City Inter Milan. Now that is the game of the day. So Man City Inter Milan will be an interesting game. Of course, I don't like Man City. Go with Inter Milan. The guys Martinez and the rest of the team. I hope they come out strong and beat Man City. Yeah, so that's my prediction for tomorrow's game, Mr. Boni. Mr. Boni, you there?
Yeah, yeah. So Man City, the big game tomorrow will be Man City. Hey,
Yeah,
Man City will be playing against those Lautaro Martinez, Inter Milan. And also Inter
yeah,
Milan, don't get shocked. You know, these two guys met during UEFA Champions League final. So I
yeah.
don't
That's
think whether
yeah,
they will allow City to score.
yeah, yeah. And uh, and it was a tough game for Man City. They almost lost the game. It was Lukaku messed Inter Milan. He failed to score very important goals. That's why Lukaku, I dislike him, and I was happy Chelsea sold him to contest team Napoli. hmm Yep. So Man City tomorrow will have a tough time against Inter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I've told you that this Champions League is very tough, by the way. We might be
Yeah,
shocked. Some of the giants might be eliminated even at early stages because you don't know even the format of the. Actually, from my own point of view, this thing has really confused me. You cannot know you have pot one, pot two, pot three. So giants will be eliminated from even start of this Champions League. But you're waiting to see who are going to be the winner of this tough Champions League. Maybe from my hand, I predict that Bayern Munich can win it for Vincent Company. Do you think Company can win it?
uh, it will be hard to tell. I don't think company is experienced to win that kind of competition, unless now he builds up an interesting squad. So for me, um, it's going to be an interesting season, especially this Champions League with a new format. For now, I don't know uh, which team will lose or which team will win, but the team that I'm supporting, because Chelsea is not there, is FC Barcelona, Lamine Yamal, and the team together with Hansi Flick as the coach. That's my team until when they get eliminated. So for me, I predict Barcelona to win the Champions League. Yeah,
Aye. Longest predicting Barcelona to win Champions League together with Hansi Flick. By the way, Hansi Flick era has been very fantastic because I don't think whether Hansi Flick has lost any match for Barcelona.
yeah, he hasn't.
So Lamine Yamal together with Dani Olmo, they are going to win the UEFA Champions League. This is according to Kilong in this UEFA Champions League. So
That's a
I want
goal.
to say that this is very tough group for Champions League. So waiting to see who are the teams that are going to feature to the next stage because this is when we will realize that big teams have already been expelled. So we are waiting to see if the Giants can even quit this competition at early stages. Kilongo, thank you so much for tuning, by the way, for accepting my invitation. I want to allow you so that you can watch the game between AC Milan and Liverpool. We shall be back here tomorrow to analyze and post analysis of this game. But we hope that AC Milan wins because these are our guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Bonnie. It was nice
Thank you so
having
much, Kilo.
being here. Yeah. Bye.
Okay, thank you.